Alright guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on tearing down one of our Pro Series all aluminum big block race engines. It's a 615 low deck 20 degree headed engine. It was actually out of my personal car. We're getting it freshened up, ready to sell. We've currently got a sale pending on it, but if things do not work out with that, we will post this for sale on all of our social media pages. We'll probably do a YouTube short on it as well. But it will be completely refreshed, on the dyno, broke in, everything, come with the dyno sheet and all that kind of good stuff. We even have videos of it, more than likely up on our YouTube channel as well, because we're going to try to follow this thing throughout the refresh process so y'all can see just what we go through as far as when we refresh an engine versus building something from scratch. So we'll go ahead and get started on this thing. If you've enjoyed the content so far, I'd like you to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure you click the little bell so you get notified every time we upload a video. But we'll continue on. So these are our main bearings. We just got the crank out and got these wiped down so we can see them a little bit better. They don't look too terrible. Majority of that is just kind of the coating. It's kind of been worn off. As we can see, the number 1 and 5 look great. It might be a little bit of contact there, just lack of oil film, but majority of all this over here is just the coating coming off. You can kind of see the cap side better. Obviously number 1 looks great still, and then number 5 looks great as well. The middle 3 has a little bit of, so like these 2 right here is mainly just a coating coming off the bearing. I don't know if you can really see that well enough. This one, again, you can see a little bit of contact in there, which is number 2, which goes with the one in the block. So we'll get that evaluated, kind of check our crank, see what's going on there, make sure nothing's bent or anything. And then obviously we'll get all our clearances and everything set for when it goes back together. Alright, so these are our rod bearings. On the cap side, everything looks pretty dang perfect. They all look brand new. Outside of this number 1 cap, got a little bit of the coating coming off. And we go to our rod side. Might have had a little piece of trash or something through there. But all the others look pretty good. Got a little coating starting to come off there. And then on this one, on number 7, we had a little bit of coating coming off. But all the rest of them look pretty good. Not much going on. So these are almost good enough that we could just reuse them. But we'll check the crank out, main flux, and make sure there's no cracks or anything there. We'll mic our journals. If they're all straight and still to size, we'll just hit it with a polishing belt get everything kind of cleaned up and ready to go. So if everything continues looking like this should be a fairly quick refresh and not have to really replace too many parts. But we'll keep y'all updated throughout the rest of that progress. I want to thank y'all for tuning in today. This is just the beginning process of our refresh, getting everything tore down and cleaned and checked. But we'll continue cleaning everything. We'll get the block checked out, make sure our cylinders are good, that we don't have to go oversize or anything. We'll continue cleaning the rest of our parts. And then we'll keep you updated throughout the rest of the process as we get the just refresh honing the block if the cylinders check out good. And then we'll get to double checking the balance on the crank. Since this one was done before we had our balancer, we just want to double check it to our machine and our standard. And then we'll get you all ready to go through the assembly process. And then it should be about it on this one. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.